Okay, so ano nga ba ang isang wireless bridge at anong pinagkaiba niya sa access point? So ano nga bang difference nila, access point and wireless bridge? Okay, so let's watch a video first.
Wireless bridge, a high-tech bridge that's invisible.
In the field of data communication, the bridge is a device that can connect two separated networks. Nowadays, in the traditional wide network, the bridges are mostly switches. When the two networks are separated by complicated terrain or are too far away, the wired connection is simply not the best solution. And that's when you need a wireless bridge. Firstly, to overcome the tricky terrain, wireless bridges normally transmit signal under wireless protocol at 2.0 GHz and 5 GHz bands, thereby avoid wirelaying issues. Secondly, to realize long-distance transmission, wireless bridges are equipped with directional and high-gain antennas, thereby increasing the transmission distance multiple and even dozens of kilometers.
Lastly, in order to adapt the harsh environment, wireless bridges should follow industrial design, like IP65 and V0.
Therefore, wireless bridges are very suitable for CCTV projects in complicated environments, like in elevators, harbors, roadsides, and natural parks. Meanwhile, wireless bridges are also great for network extension scenarios, like transmission between buildings or from downtown to countrysides. However, people often find it hard to distinguish between wireless bridges and access points. Some might even misuse the two. But what are their differences? 1. Wireless bridges use directional antennas to increase transmission distance. On the other hand, access points focus on coverage area. Therefore, they use omnidirectional antennas. 2. The higher the gain is, the longer the signal can travel. So, wireless bridges use high-gain antennas, but access points don't. 3. Wireless bridges only transmit data to another wireless bridge to extend network, whereas access points are used to provide Wi-Fi for terminals, like cell phones and laptops. 4. Wireless bridges can reach from 1 kilometer to dozens of kilometers, whereas APs normally only cover 50 to 100 meters range. Now you know the differences between wireless bridges and access points.
Don't ever confuse them again.
Wireless bridges are very practical devices, and Ruijie makes them even better. Ruijie wireless bridges are managed by the Cloud app, so the pairing and mode setting can be done by a single touch. Meanwhile, they can be installed on poles or walls any angle you like. It's more convenient than you can imagine. Ruijie wireless bridge is also excellent in quality. Up to August 2021, more than 1 million pairs of Ruijie wireless bridges have been installed globally. Their total operation range can cover one lap around the Earth. We appreciate our customers' approval and we look forward to your trust. Let Ruijie wireless bridge connect you and satisfaction.
Okay, yun. So, in-explain niya yung pinagkaiba ng wireless bridge and ng ating access point. So, summary lang, yung ating access point is doon kumo-connect yung ating mga terminals like laptop, cellphone. So, doon yung access point is yung nagbo-broadcast ng ating Wi-Fi. While yung ating wireless bridge is siya yung nagsisend from one point to another or para ma-connect yung separated networks natin. So, kunwari, meron kang building A and building B. So, lalagyan mo siya ng internet also. So, kukuha ka dun sa building A ng internet. So, kung gusto mo ng walang wire, less wire, yun, gagamit tayo ng wireless bridge. Or if meron kang mga CCTV scenarios. So, yan yung mga pwede nating gawin for wireless bridge. Okay, so hopefully is na-explain ng maayos yung ating differences between AP and wireless bridge. Okay, so we have two models for our Ray wireless bridge. So depending on the scenario. So meron tayong for 1 kilometer scenario, meron tayong EST 310. And for up to 5 kilometer scenario, we have the EST 350. So these two model is our RAI wireless bridge. Okay, so sa atin, sa mga main pain points ng ating mga clients or ang ating mga customers is the first is the complex environment and distributed cameras. So ito yung magiging mga target natin for our wireless bridges. So sa complex environment, like yung mga construction area, so yan yung mahirap ka magkabit ng cable kasi maaring maputol. So kasi busy days sa ating construction. So ongoing yung moving ng mga tao dyan. And mahirapan tayo magkabit ng mga cable. So magandang gamitin natin dito is yung ating wireless bridge. And also yung distributed cameras. So yun yung mga cameras installed in highways, skyways, ayan yung mga mahirap gawan or mahirap ilatagan ng ating wire. So mas maganda gumamit ng wireless. Okay, so in 1 kilometer, EST 310, conserved elevator, ayan, yung mga crane tower, factory campus, and transportation. So while distance, more than 1 kilometer and up to 5 kilometers, yan, EG 350 or EST 350, I mean, would help you. Pwede yan sa mga transportation, scenic area, WISP, and countryside. So not like the other brand, hindi tayo gumagawa ng fake publicity. So pag sinabi natin 5 kilometer, so yun yung actual working distance niya. So under the same specification. Okay, so ito yung magiging journey ng ating workshop for today. So yun, meron tayong first part, yung what is wireless bridge, then unboxing video for EST 310, hardware installation, then EST 310 elevator keys, EST 310 performance testing, and then for extreme performance, we have the EST 350 from Great Wall of China, EST 350 for Expo Garden, live testing, and customer case sharing, yung ating successful case, and remote maintenance, yung ating cloud. Okay, so let's unlock it one by one. So first, yung ating EST 310 unboxing video. Okay, so let's watch. Okay, so cool unboxing video. So, okay, so let's see the Product specification ni EST310. So EST310 is best choice in 1 kilometer scenarios. So it has 5 gigahertz frequency use and maximum of 867 Mbps throughput with 11 AC. So yan yung ating Wi-Fi 5 standard for 5 gigahertz. Okay, so meron siya 100 Mbps port, ibig sabihin up to 100 Mbps isang port niya. And meron siyang IP65 protection for our against dust and water. Meron siyang 10 dBi antenna with 60 degrees horizontal and 30 degrees vertical. So, meron siyang 4 kilovolts lightning surge protection. And we have operating temperature from minus 30 degrees up to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, some partners may have concerns. So yung iba tinatanong kung bakit 100 Mbps lang yung port pero meron siyang 867 Mbps wireless data speed or ating maximum throughput. So there are two reasons. So this is the two reasons. So first is device is designed for CCTV. So most cameras only require 100 Mbps uplink. So higher wireless speed, so pangalawang reason, yung higher wireless speed natin provide lower latency for video transmission. So isa pa dyan is yung bandwidth kasi is magkaiba sa throughput. So ito yung wireless rate lang, maximum wireless rate. So data transmission lang ng ating device. So iba yung bandwidth na up to 100 Mbps lang for the port. Okay. Okay, so
Wala. Brian?
So kindly mute lang po for our new attendees. Kindly mute lang po. Okay, sige po. Let's continue. So for our CCTV scenario, so may mga challenges yan na kinakaharap. So kung gumagamit ka before ng wired, so maaaring yung ma-encounter mo tong mga problem na to. So first problem is elevator cables may wear and tear as it moves. So syempre hindi natin maiiwasan yan. May pwedeng masabit yung ating kable sa mga floors or yung mga dinadaanan ng ating CCTV. So it may cause service interruption in the surveillance video. So personals, kung nagkaroon ng lost in the elevator, pero yung video is gone. So paano natin to ina-avoid sa atin sa gantong scenarios? So we have a solution for that. Yung ating EST310. So we can use EST310 or we can deploy EST310 for our elevator case. So ito yung simple topology niya. So we can connect a camera from the camera end of the EST310. Then line of sight siya kay another EST310 from the monitoring end connected to our switch. Yung switch connected dun sa monitoring center. So two ways deployment, pwedeng sa baba ng elevator or sa taas. Yan. So yan yung two-way deployment niya. So depending on the scenario. So kung nasa baba ba yung monitoring center niyo or nasa taas. So depende kung saan mas malapit. Okay, so let's watch a video first for the elevator case. Okay, so here are some case from Indonesia. So this is a 4-star hotel. So before they use U brand for wireless bridging. Pero yung video nila always get freeze on elevator IP camera, and several times customer lost personal belongings on the elevator, and when they request to check the video, they cannot provide since the video is lost. So they even don't know if the U brand wireless bridge work or not. So after replaced with our EST310, okay, so their viewing is now fixed.
Jamnya nggak maju, dia nge-freeze ya. Yang nge-freeze ya. Tuh. Dia jamnya nggak maju. Tuh, loncat. Just died.
Okay, so some others may ask, so how far can EST310 actually work? So meron tayong isang project from Malaysia. So the location of our point A or yung camera end is located at the bridge, and yung kanyang monitoring center is nasa anditong part. So yung location B and medyo ang distance niya is 1.8 kilometers. So let's watch the video for this kind of project. So kung gumana ba yung 1.8 kilometer distance. So anong distance natin is up to 1 kilometers yung EST310 natin. Yun, so nakita natin, kinaya niya yung 1.8 kilometer distance yung ating EST310 with average of 92 Mbps through ating bandwidth or throughput. So after review of ES310, so in fact, there is some highlight values. So where to sell EST310? So it is suitable for 1 kilometer scenarios like elevator, campus, tower crane, and transportation. So how to sell this? So we can talk about 3 values. So better performance than competitors. We have easy setup and remote maintenance. Yan. Yan yung main advantage natin, easy setup, because for our EST310, so pag binili natin to is spare na, so we have auto pairing for the EST310. So no need for CLI commands and manual configuration. So we can set up it through cloud and magkikita na yung ating EST310. So mag-uusap na sila. So free cloud and cost effective. Okay, so what is the new today for besides EST310? So we have for 5 kilometer scenario. So we have here the EST350. Okay, so let's watch the hardware installation for EST350. Yan. So nakita natin yung installation and setup for our EST310. So let's compare it with the installation and setup of the U brand. So nakita natin yung comparison video for them. So let's summarize their differences. So for our EST310, it has rear cover and UTP cable, easy to plug. So we have auto pairing without any configuration for the EST310 natin. One-time wizard for both sides, for camera end into the monitoring end. So monitor the real-time camera in capacity, so in the eWeb. And very easy to align, so no need for compass. So rear cover ng ating U-brand and UTP cable is hard to plug. So kailangan mong i-set up one by one. So yung camera end to monitoring end para mag-usap yung dalawang pares or yung isang pares. So UpNet support centralized management. So need to monitor one by one. Okay, so nakita natin yung comparison. So let's dive again to our EST310. So meron tayo ditong long range testing sa Expo Garden. So let's watch.
Now you can see the result of your is not good. The device claimed that it supports 15 kilometers, but now we are just tested in 5 kilometers. It's not working. We tried 3 times and adjust the angle to align the other side, but still cannot establish the collection. At the same time, RGEST350 can get 100 Mbps throughput and 5 kilometers. I believe you have the idea about which device is better now. That's all for today's testing. Thanks.
Okay, for our EST310, it has high-speed wireless transmission at 5 kilometers. So transmission range is about 41 times of a football field. So yung maximum throughput niya, 867 Mbps with 2 GE ports or dalawang 1000 Mbps port. So meron siyang extra port. So kung pwede ka na mag-connect doon ng other device. So pwede kang mag-connect ng camera, so pwede rin connect ng extension AP. So yung mga device natin. So may extra port siya. So yung ating throughput testing, so sa the Great Wall of China. So let's see.
Hello everyone, and the saying goes, he's not a true man unless he comes to the Great Wall. Today, we will do the RG-EST350 throughput testing on the Great Wall. Why we choose this place to do the testing? As you can see, the terrain is high, about 700 feet above the riverbank, and the road is windy. There will always be tourists. We must send a lot of the CCTV videos back to monitor center to keep them safe. But in this kind of situation, cabling is a huge challenge, and other wireless bridges cannot hold so much load. So, how RG-EST350 works in this kind of case? Okay, now let's test it.
So, okay. So here are the supported cameras. So meron 2MP, 3MP, and 4MP cameras per distance. So kung meron tayong 1,000 or 1,000 kilometers or meters, 1,000 meters, 1 kilometer. So meron siyang 50 units of 2MP cameras. For 3 kilometers, 45 2MP cameras, and for 5 kilometers, we have 20 2MP cameras. Okay, so how EST 350 and 310 real performance in customer site. So let's watch.
The wind howls, the sea billows and humid. The harsh environments require high quality of devices to send the live video back to the monitoring center. Today, our project is located in Wangdao District, Qingdao, China. Aquaculture here is very developed. Staff on the shore often need to check the aquatic products, So IP cameras should be deployed on the island, but deployment equipment on this vast sea has many difficulties. Firstly, the island is 3 kilometers from the coast, so how to transmit data? Secondly, the sea is windy and humid, how to send video back steady and uninterrupted? All of these causing SI a headache. After pass the testing, SI is happy to select the RG EST350. This wireless bridge supports 45 units 2MP cameras with a real 3 kilometers. It's well designed, support IP65 weatherproof, and 360-degree flexible angle adjust. The high capacity, high quality and simple management meet the needs of customers. After project finished till now, device is continuous working excellent, helping customers to monitor the situation of aquatic products and steadily generate income.
Okay, so for our EST350 performance, can get 100 plus Mbps throughput at 5 kilometer distance. So real-time video transmit without any latency. With high capacity, can support 20 loads unit of 2MP cameras at 5 kilometers. So while the other brand or the U brand only 40 Mbps throughput, working within 1 kilometer and not easy to do the alignment. Okay, so next is the management. So let's see a difference compared with U brand management and operation. So first, let's see why EST350 can solve customers' problem.
East China International Steel Logistics Campus. It covers an area of 790 square kilometers. The early design is to use the wireless bridge to carry on the monitoring data transmission, but the effect is not good. The monitoring signal is often interrupted.
The network situation of this logistic campus is complicated, not suitable to do cabling. The data transmission of the camera was originally based on the X brand wireless bridge. However, from 2016 to now, the cameras are constantly offline and online. All the cameras were installed never went online together.
After troubleshooting, SI found that this problem was due to the insufficient performance of the previous wireless bridge and the root wireless bridge close to machine room that cannot load so many cameras. After analysis and comprehensive consideration, we finally selected RG EST350 to replace previous devices. This wireless bridge can support 45 units 2 megapixel cameras in 3 kilometers.
After replacing by RG EST350 of Rujarui, the 5 years problems are finally solved. If there is interference, the signal would become poor. RG EST350 gets alarm notice and gives the workaround how to improve performance. Just one click to change the performance mode to high bandwidth mode. The throughput become much higher. And we can check how many cameras support to load in current throughput. Even without any senior skills. We can do projects by wireless bridge now. All cameras are online. And the transmission is smooth. Good comments from customers are endless.
Okay, so let's see the operation and management of our devices or our wireless bridge. So meron siyang 3 performance mode, 2 deployment mode, and 1 centralized platform. So 3 performance mode, it has 20 megahertz for low speed and anti-interference. So the normal is 40 megahertz. This is the standard. And for high bandwidth, we have 80 megahertz high speed frequency. So deployment mode, we have 2 types. So for point-to-point or point-to-multipoint. So PTMP is maximum ratio is 1:3. So centralized platform, we have the cloud management. Okay, so let's watch the EST350 management. Okay, so for cloud management, let's compare with our EST350 and 310 compared to the U brand. So in our cloud management, we have low technical barrier for our cloud, and we have a real-time alarm notification with a remote monitor device status by Ruji Cloud. While the U brand, no cloud remote management with high technical barriers. So kailangan pa ng useful tools for alignment and troubleshooting. So I believe you already have idea. So saan isi-sell ang ating EST 350. Okay, so EST 350 is for 5-kilometer scenarios with no fake publicity. So meron tayong 100 Mbps throughput at 5 kilometers. Support 20 units of 2 MP camera working. So it has cloud feature, lower technical barrier for SI. Even newbie can do the project. Okay, so highlight summaries, comparison between the U brands. So in hardware installation, EST350 support the 3-axis alignment. In setup configuration, we have one setup or one-time setup for EST350. Cloud management, cloud remote management anytime. So no need for controller or complex backdoor configuration. So working distance, we claim 5 kilometers can work up to 5 kilometers. Throughput, we have 100 Mbps throughput at 5 kilometers for EST350. Easy maintenance, so alarm notification with workaround and low technical barrier. So here's some battle card for EST310. So 1 kilometer distance with 5 gigahertz frequency, 867 Mbps maximum wireless rate. So pwede siyang 20, 40, or 80 megahertz channel bandwidth with 1 FE or 100 Mbps port. Antenna gain, we have 10 dBi and 24 dBm. Polarization, we have 60 degrees horizontal and 30 degrees vertical with IP65 rating and 4 kilovolts lightning protection. So ito lang yung testing reference for 2 kilometers of EST350 and ito naman yung 5 kilometers. So battle card for EST350, we have announced distance 5 kilometers, 867 Mbps maximum wireless rate with 2GE interface. So meron siyang dalawang 1000 Mbps ports. So meron siya antenna gain with 15 dBi and 25 dBm, and for polarization, we have 31 degrees horizontal and 14 degrees vertical, with IP65 rating and 4 kilovolts lightning protection. Okay, so that would be all for our wireless bridge workshop. So if meron po tayong mga katanungan, so you can ask in our chat box. And also, isi-send po natin yung ating survey link